So we're just waiting for Scott to turn up now. I think Scott's flying us. We just had the pickup spot. We've got all the gear on the ground. We've just gone through it again just to make sure everything's ready to load onto the chopper. Mate, I got a pillow. You got a pillow?
Where was the memo, man?
How you going, mate? Nope. How you going? This is Joe. How you going? Of the car. Giving us shit about the car already. If you watched the channel, you would have seen myself and Joe Fluidy. We've guided together, we've filmed together, we've made some cool productions. Joe's here for the whole season and we're going to make an epic hunting series for you guys to enjoy. Alright guys, welcome to another episode Out There Doing It with Jay Wilds, brought to you by your local hunting and fishing store. Look at this, man.
It's raining.
It's raining. It's raining. Joe Fluidy. You guys know Joe Fluidy. He's going to be here for the whole season. We've got some freaking cool hunting to do, but we've just been dropped off into our raw hunting area. So we're going to be here for 7 days. Scott's just dropped us off, Haast Heliservices, and we're about to get a camp set up before it freaking buckets down.
It's like 100 mils tonight. It's supposed to just calm down.
100 mils of rain tonight, so that's a lot of rain. But the good thing about that is if we can ride it out nicely, after that we're in for some really good hunting because our block is going to be refreshed.
This is literally Stag Central, man.
Stag, there's a whole lot of fresh stags right next to our bags Joe found.
Fresh in the sand.
Look at this. Timing wise, we've basically got an awesome week ahead of us. So right now we're going to quickly get a camp zone going.
I reckon this is where we're going to camp, eh?
We've got deer sign everywhere, man.
This is ridiculous.
Look at this guys, this is fresh.
This is so fresh.
Stag rubs here, look.
This is like within the 24 hours, I reckon, eh?
Yeah, this is what dreams are made of, guys. We're absolutely firing over this. This is going to be so sick. Let's go, let's get camp set up before we get too wet, eh, Joe?
Yeah.
You guys are in for a treat, man. You guys are going to come along for the journey. So we're just putting all the gear just up here under the beech trees at the moment. And then we're going to have a look around and see if we can find a good camp spot. We've just got to be mindful because tonight we're getting a lot of rain. We don't want to camp too close to that river, just in case we get a bit of flooding, which is going to happen. We don't want to be sleeping in our tent and floating down the river, man. That would not be fun. Mate, look at this country. Literally looks like animals have been chasing each other around here. This is going to be so freaking cool, man. Dude, there's so much sign here, man.
It's ridiculous, man. I'm pretty sure I just caught a whiff of stag just before the wind sort of just pushing down from here. This is actually quite a high pace right here, eh?
Yeah, it is. Even back in here.
It's like up here.
Is that a wallow over there? Okay, so camp zone, guys. Yeah, man, this is a lot higher than over there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good morning, guys. It's our first good day of weather. It's pretty early. So good to wake up and it's not raining. We should have some pretty good weather for the rest of the week. We're into it now, guys. We're into some good hunting. So today we're going to head in that direction there There's a couple of big clearings, big meadows that we're going to go and sit on this evening. As long as the wind's good, we're going to go and sit on those meadows and see what comes out. Have a look at just where we are. How's the scenery? Ready for action, bro? We're literally packing up camp. We've looked across the river from our base camp. And there's a hind and a fawn walked out on the river. Shit. Joe's just filming them now. I'm gonna get the rifle ready because potentially a stag could walk out as well. I'll give a roar, eh?
They were signalling up into the bush here quite a bit while they were in the water.
So we were expecting a stag to come out or something. We got ready for it anyway, but obviously it wasn't meant to be. They got our wind, so... What? Did you get video of them running off? You were just resetting, eh? It's crazy, man. Right there. I mean, we've been here 3 days. Literally just packing up camp. We're going to take like 3 days worth of supplies and 1 tent, head up the valley and hunt the valley. Let's carry on packing then.
Yeah,
see what else comes out halfway through.
Yeah.
I think it needs adjusting. You ready?
How do you feel?
Oh yeah. I think my pack needs adjusting a little bit.
Looks like it.
Look at the sand flies all over the lens of that sucker.
So no.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's about right, eh?
What do you reckon, old son?
I reckon we get going. We're leaving 1 tent here. We'll go find...
We'll come back for it though.
We'll come back for it. Go find camp number 2, eh? Let's go, Joe.
Fine.
On the missions, guys. Let's go. We might even see some deer on the way around there, man.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully we don't see a big stag.
Hopefully we don't.
Yeah. Because we'll be all action stations. I want to see one when we're relaxing. Whew.
Living the dream, baby.
What?
I said living the dream, baby.
I wish I was. She's nasty in here, boys. Woo-wee. Lots of holes, many holes under this moss. A little bit further to go, then we're going to break out into some more flatter country. So bluffy through here, it's crazy.
A little bit more further and we'll have a bit of a mental breakout, but that's all good.
See that? No hands, man. Look at these holes. You don't want to fall in those holes, man. You don't want to fall down them holes right there, boys.
And hold on, son.
So handy having the trekking poles. They're like 2 extra feet, 2 extra legs, man. Lots of sponge root action. Joe likes a bit of sponge root.
I can't beat a good sponge root.
I'll tell you what a sponge root is. Shut up, man, you weirdo. I'll tell you what a sponge root is. Looks like solid ground, but your foot goes straight through up to your upper thigh. Big holes under the ground, in amongst the sponge, under the moss, 400, 450 yards from the closest clearing. And ideally we want to be camped back in the bush here, if we can find a nice open area. We're feeling it, there's no tracks around here. She's hard going through the sponge roots. That way we go. That.
So sick.
The swamp monster lair.
Nasty.
Good hole there, bro. Nice. Look at this spot, guys. This could be our camp spot right here. Look at this. Real good. Real good spot. Looks like deer have been moving about in here. Hey.
They do this.
This is a good spot. We're gonna camp here. We're about 200, 250 meters from the first bit of clearings. So we're far enough back, we should be okay. And this is flat enough. We should get a little bit of sun as the sun's gonna rise over in this direction. So it could be a good spot to camp, guys. Cool spot, man. Oh yeah, look. Stags have been raking that tree. We're back up off the river far enough so that tonight we could potentially hear stags roaring up in the valley above us, which would be freaking cool, man. Up here, look. Bro. All these footprints in the ground, all the moss that's been ripped up. Stag standing here, destroying this branch. And there's the end of it.
Bro. Big 16-pointer, I reckon.
That is exciting. We're about to camp in a stag's pad. Wicked. We wore these fast hunt shirts in on the way because we knew they were going to get wet. We're going to take them off. We've got another set of hunting clothes. So pretty much these are going to be hanging up the whole time we're camping here. And then on the walk back out, back to the main camp, we'll put these back on. Just one way of getting around soaking all your hunting gear. It's like almost a sacrificial piece of clothing. You better not fart. You better not fart tonight, man. We're sleeping in one tent. It's better.
Feels way better, eh?
I'll probably forget mine up there, man.
Yeah.
And for all you gear guys out there, that's Thermarest Neo Air X Therm. And you can find that at your local hunting and fishing store.
I've been sleeping like a baby. Crying all night. Up crying all night.
You better not roll onto me in the night.
Oh, that's the least of your worries, mate. Yes. Mashed taties.
That little wire tells you it's on, boys. Dinner's up, guys.
Smells so good, eh?
Does smell so good, man. Look at that, guys. Oh no, it's leaking everywhere. Oh shit, made a mess of that. It's so hot. I made a mess of picking that up, as you saw. It's leaking out everywhere.
Mate.
We're just going to get the rifle ready, get the packs on, and we're going to go out for an evening hunt. It's 5:30 now, so we got a couple hours of good hunting. Right. We're ready to roll. Looks like we can see on in through that gap there. There's quite a bit of. Just watch from there, mate. Yeah. There's a It looks like we can see quite far over there. Might be a big clearing or something on the other side of the river. So if we get up onto this knob just in front of us, we might be able to set up there and wait till dark and see if anything comes out. There's fresh tracks right across the other side there. What do you reckon, man? Mate, pretty good spot.
Right guys, it's midday. We've spent the morning scouting a few areas from camp. We know where not to go. Joe and I are going to head down maybe 700 meters down the river. There's a nice big clearing that runs up into some pretty thick bush.
There's been no rain on that. The last rain we had was yesterday morning.
Like he's walking both ways, man. We've got fresh stag tracks right here, guys. Going both ways. We watched this area this morning and last night. Didn't see him. He might have come through after dark or something like that.
Potentially, yeah, look. That's a decent print.
Big old stag, guys. So we were set up right over in that tree line there, looking straight down here. Must have just been when we weren't watching, probably after dark.
There's so much deer sign around here. Wind's coming this way. We can see the big clearing that we wanted to sit on. But what we're thinking is, we might actually sit back here, make a little nest, a little sniper spot up in these logs, and then we can look right down onto that clearing. Then there's also the possibility of getting deer coming out and cross the river to this other clearing here. So this could be a pretty good spot to sit for the evening. And that way we're not getting too close to the main clearing down there. But we can see a big chunk of it, so. Man, how about this spot? Jeez, eh? Good spot. Great spot, mate. This is going to be a cool spot to sit for the evening. 350 to that black log that's on the clearing. There's been a lot of animals on there, eh? Wind's coming in this way. The air's cooling, so it's flowing down the valley. So we should have pretty good wind right through till dark now. If you don't have one of these, go get yourselves one of these. They're freaking awesome and super handy. Both me and Joe keep one of these in our pocket, and we're always checking the wind. You can always feel the wind, but it's really good to be able to see what the wind's doing. We picked that up at Christchurch hunting and fishing on the way through, eh? Yeah, it was. Okay, it's the next morning. We've come and set up in the exact same spot. On the walk in, there was fresh tracks from deer last night. So deer come out here after we left. We're just going to watch these clearings as the morning sun hits them and see if anything moves through. And hopefully, big old stag will come walking out. Fresh tracks on the sand. More fresh tracks down on the sand there. We were looking at that area last night and there was definitely not that many tracks on it. Deer have obviously come out in the full moon last night. We've just had a spiker walk out of the bushes just in here. He came out and looked at us, moved back into the bush line. We'll see if we can bring him back out again. So we've just tucked down in the grass here. The sun's just lit up the whole area. We're going to have a coffee, we're going to have some breakfast. We're close enough so we can just sneak up there and have a look over our clearing every now and again, but it's time to relax for a little while and better to do it down here out of sight. The stag has walked out on the other side of the river. He's gonna come out right here. See it raking. See it raking the trees. Yep. Right, we just got into position in the logs. We can see the stag. The grass over there is really tall. And we can see him moving through. He's raking trees every now and again. When Joe's ready, we'll give him another roar and we'll try to draw him out to the bank. Ready? He might come out now. He might come out now. There he is. There he is. He's looking. Here he comes. He's walking out down here. That was pretty cool, man. What do you reckon, bro? Man, that was pretty awesome. That was cool. We decided early on we weren't going to shoot him. It was pretty cool just to see how far he'll come out. As you saw, he came right to the edge. Eventually, we think he smelled us. So he's ducked out of sight now. First stag we've seen, apart from that spiker that we saw this morning.
He just couldn't pick us out, eh?
Yeah.
He was surging. You can see his eyes just surging.
Did you get some good video?
Yeah, I got some video, man.
Nice. So we were just having our lunch in the sun, and I caught a glimpse of him walking the river edge just across here. Pretty cool to see. We're pretty excited about that. Nice young stag.
Yeah.
The reason we were having lunch down there is we just wanted to be out of sight a bit more in that grass, just in case something came out, and it kind of worked pretty good.
When you've got a full moon like this, they can get up and wander in the middle of the day because there's such a long period between feeds. It's time.
It's got to be after 1 o'clock, eh?
It's 2 o'clock now. Classic full moon behaviour, eh?
Yeah. The full moon was either last night or the night before, and as you can see, it's pretty clear above us. The deer have been fully active at night. Cool encounter though.
Yeah.
I mean, if we were going to take them, we had our chance.
We definitely did.
Yeah. If we shoot every stag like that, there's going to be none for next year. So, come the evening, we're actually going to move base. We're not going to sit here this evening. We're going to move down further and see if we can look into some new country right through till dark. So that's the plan for tonight.
See if we can find a big one tonight, eh?
Go set up down there somewhere. Hopefully we'll find a raised little mound, little sniper posse, and we'll sit there right through till dark. And hopefully, a big stag comes out, man. Hopefully. All the branches are destroyed by a stag. Let's go find him, Joe. us around out there, eh? Man, that's fresh, eh? It was a paradise duck here. Just being real careful we don't spook it. Bloody thing could ruin the whole evening. I think we'll head across there and go up. See if we can find a place to sit. I wonder if we try to get to those trees just there, Joe. Those ones right there. Okay. What do you reckon? It's a little bit higher. We can do that as a start, eh? So we're going to head to those trees first and see what that looks like. It's like, what, 300 metres of clearing in front of us. We'll get to those and see if it gives us a good view, and if it does, we'll set up there. Plenty of sign here. Really good food. It's going to be a good place to sit for tonight, guys. Real good. We just want to get set up before the deer move in. Stag's been raking up these trees. We literally sat in the tree. Are we actually good? 100%. We're thinking about getting up that tree. A lot of deer sign out there in the sand. I think deer are going to come from that way. Why don't you jump up there and have a good look? Alright, that's worth it. Let's get up there. Yep. That wind's real good, so it's coming right down the valley. Just like you did when you were 8. Like I'm a little kid again. Let's go. Go full American style. Berries. This way. We've got some paradise ducks out here. Can't let them see us. Freaking awesome, man. We'll get Joe up and then we'll climb a little bit higher. It's awesome up here, man. We're going to be able to see a lot from up here. Right, we'll get set up. See you guys soon. Welcome to the tree stand, guys. We're going all American style, and we can see really well from up here. The deer are not going to look up either. They're not used to looking up in New Zealand. Let's hope that big stag walks out tonight, guys. Big one. Yeah, boy. You guys know how I like sniper spots. But this is like the sniper of the sniper spots, man. Freaking awesome, man. Have a look at this. It's under 230 yards. So it's all good shooting distance. Oh, that's so cool, man. Yeah, guys, I got one end of the sling. Got one end of the sling attached to my mono harness. Safety first. There's a rubbed up tree right over there, so there's a stag here somewhere, guys. Coming out now, guys. Stag coming out. Shooter stag following them. Are you? Are you on him? Yeah. I'll wait till he goes broadside. Let him come a bit closer. On him, bro. Yeah. Ready?
Good shot.
He's down. Bro! Oh.
Just watch him.
Bro. Did that just freaking happen, dude?
Oh my god. Oh, he just nailed him, dude. We shot him out of a tree, man.
What just freaking happened, dude?
Yeah, man. Unreal.
What? Last light, guys. I don't even know if you guys can see us right now.
That's so good, dude.
We had just said off camera, we just said now's when a big old stag's gonna walk out. Hey.
Within a minute, 2 minutes. Oh, dude, I was shaking like crazy.
I looked up, this hind came out of that river, fawn followed, and then out comes big old stag, man.
Yes.
I am pumped, man. I'm so stoked, dude. Oh, well, should we get down, man?
I suppose we should probably get
Let's get down. Let's get down before we fall down.
Yeah, I know.
Lost for words, guys. Big stag in the final minutes of daylight. We actually prepped the stag last night and we're back here in the morning. It was just too dark to do anything and we wanted to show you guys the stag.
It's been a dream hunt, ups and downs. Real fortunate to catch up with this guy. Last light of the last night of our hunting.
We hunted pretty hard this week, guys, as you've probably seen in this episode. Put in a lot of hours waiting and watching. The tough hunts are the good hunts. As the week progressed, we were building up towards the hot spot in our area. What we deemed the hot spot anyway, from the e-scouting we were were doing, and it just happened to be this last clearing, this last meadow. We weren't planning at all to climb a freaking tree to watch it, were we? That opportunity was just way too good to pass up.
How far was that shot? It was about 100.
Yeah, I think I ranged it, 112
Yeah.
yards or something like that, maybe 116.
Yeah.
Yeah, top of the tree. Like, I can see where we shot from, man.
Yeah, that's right.
The Bergara did the job perfectly, so we're wrapped with that, man.
300 win mag, extremely happy with that shot.
What a hunt, man. What a hunt. And
yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed the adventure. I know Joef and I are fully stoked on this hunt. It's been such a cool hunt. So we really hope that it's come across well on the video and hope that you guys have enjoyed it. This is only the start of it, man. The hunting season has literally just kicked off. This is our first hunt for the season and we've got many hunts planned. If you like this video, make sure you stick around because there's a whole lot more to come with the two of us out there doing it.